he was nearly a lawyer. He once lived in a trailer by choice. He's kept over 35 years of handwritten journals and used them to map out the chaos of his life. And at the peak of his fame, he turned down a $14.5 million paycheck to protect his integrity. Before he was an Oscar winner, before he became the smooth voice of Lincoln, and long before the world knew him for all right, Matthew McConaughey was a small-town Texas kid with a restless spirit, a strict father, and a future no one, not even him, could have predicted. Behind the charm and charisma lies a story full of risk, reinvention, and rebellion. You may think you know him, but the real McConaughey is far more fascinating than the Hollywood version. This is where his story really begins. He was born on November 4th, 1969, in the heart of Uvalde, Texas, to James Donald McConaughey, a former American football player, and Kay McConaughey, a published author. Raised alongside two brothers, Rooster McConaughey, a TV personality, and Pat McConaughey, Matthew grew up in a home rooted in discipline, expression, and strong family values. The wide Texas skies and close-knit upbringing helped shape a worldview built on resilience and creativity. From an early age, he found purpose in movement and rhythm, sports instilled structure, and music sparked his imagination. Though he initially pursued a law degree, his life took a defining turn at the University of Texas at Austin, where he stumbled upon acting. That discovery would lead to a defining moment in Dazed and Confused, where his effortless charm and authenticity introduced him to the world and made him a cultural icon. He quickly became a Hollywood favorite, headlining romantic comedies like The Wedding Planner and How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, roles that showcased his charisma but also threatened to box him into a single mold. Refusing to be confined, he stepped away from the predictable and re-emerged with gripping, complex performances that stunned critics and fans alike. His portrayal in Dallas Buyers Club earned him an Academy Award and solidified his place as one of cinema's most dynamic talents. Yet, Matthew McConaughey's story doesn't end at the edge of the screen. With the release of his best-selling memoir Greenlights, he opened the door to his inner world, sharing stories of risk, reinvention, and spiritual reckoning. And through his Just Keep Livin' Foundation, he's extended his impact beyond fame, working to inspire and empower youth with tools for healthy, purposeful living. In his personal life, Matthew McConaughey has journeyed through a series of high-profile relationships before finding lasting love and stability with his wife, Camila Alves. His earliest known romance was with actress Ashley Judd in the mid-1990s, a brief connection that marked the start of his Hollywood dating years. Soon after, he entered a more serious relationship with Sandra Bullock. Their time together, from 1996 to 1998, was marked by deep admiration and public fascination, though their paths eventually diverged. In the early 2000s, McConaughey dated Sally Richardson Whitfield, followed by a short-lived encounter with pop icon Janet Jackson in 2002, a pairing that surprised many, though it never developed into anything long-term. He later found love on the set of Sahara, dating co-star Penelope Cruz from 2005 to 2006. Their relationship was intense and passionate, but ultimately ended due to conflicting schedules and lifestyle demands. In 2007, he was briefly linked to actress Cassandra Hepburn. That same year, his life shifted dramatically when he met Brazilian model and entrepreneur Camila Alves. Their connection was instant but enduring, rooted in shared values and mutual respect. After several years of building a life together, they married on June 9, 2012. Now, after more than 13 years of marriage, Matthew and Camila remain deeply committed to each other and their family. Together, they've raised 3 children, Levi, Vida, and Livingston, instilling in them the same grounded values they hold dear. Levi, their eldest, born in 2008, is already stepping into the limelight, making a splash at Paris Fashion Week and beginning to explore acting, following closely in his father's creative footsteps. Vida, born in 2010, exudes a calm intelligence and artistic flair, having made a cameo in Sing 2 and showing early interest in tech and storytelling. Livingston, born in 2012, is the spirited youngest, often described as Matthew's curious and energetic teammate with a love for books and imagination. Despite the family's fame, McConaughey and Alves are intentional in raising their children with discipline, humility, and independence. Household responsibilities are part of daily life, and success is measured not in public attention but in character, kindness, and curiosity. While past rumors have occasionally linked McConaughey to other names, including a speculative connection to Jennifer Garner, it is clear that his heart and priorities remain firmly with his wife and children, a family built not for show, but for legacy. Financially, Matthew McConaughey's journey is as strategic as it is successful. With an estimated net worth of $200 million, his fortune stems not only from his acting career but from smart ventures beyond the screen. His long-standing partnership with Lincoln has become iconic, while the success of his best-selling memoir, Greenlights, added literary acclaim to his portfolio. Yet for McConaughey, true success isn't measured in dollars, it's defined by freedom and purpose. That philosophy is reflected in where he lives. After years spent in Malibu, he returned to his Texas roots, settling in Austin in a home that blends understated luxury with natural beauty. Tucked into the landscape rather than towering above it, the space isn't designed to impress. It's designed to keep him grounded, connected, and in rhythm with what truly matters. His approach to cars follows that same ethos. He began with humble rides, but his current collection includes vehicles like the Lincoln Continental and the Dodge Challenger, machines that balance performance with personality. Each one reflects a piece of his evolution, honoring both his love for adventure and his respect for craftsmanship. McConaughey's lifestyle is built on intention. Whether hiking through the hills or sitting in stillness beneath open skies, he seeks out clarity in motion and meaning in quiet. He's a committed environmental advocate, a champion of physical wellness, and a thinker who approaches life with both grit and grace. Even moments of public backlash, like his candid commentary on Hollywood, haven't derailed him. They've sharpened his identity and deepened his conviction. Today, he continues to move forward with deliberate momentum. With new films like The Rivals of Amzia King and The Lost Bus on the horizon, he remains a creative force. Beyond film, he's building his own universe, launching lifestyle ventures, creating a tequila brand, and growing businesses that align with his values and worldview. Even at the height of fame, McConaughey remains a seeker. He leans into discomfort, questions convention, and constantly explores what's next. Because for him, the spotlight is secondary. The real reward is in the journey, in the lessons, in the green lights, and in staying true to himself. All right. Thank you for watching.